Alrighty, my friends, we are going on a little journey. I'm in my car right now. This thing is very old and it's very reliable. It's a Mazda 3 2012. It's got me around to and from for a long time. Tried my best to take care of it. Fallen a little short in recent years. But I'm gonna take a long walk across a place that my dad recommended I take a long walk on because I like going on long walks. So yeah, I have to look at GPS to get there though because I'm a Gen Zer and I don't know directions. I will see you there. Listening to music, you guys can't hear it. We lost a lot of things in the fire, so it's taking me to find you. I can't lose you, babe. I can't lose you, babe. I can't lose you, babe. Oh, I can't lose you, babe. I can't lose you, babe. Can't lose you, babe. Oh, tired of being home alone. Used to have a girl a day, but I want you to stay. I want you to stay. We lost a lot of things in the fire, so it's taking for me to find you. I can't lose you, babe. I can't lose you, babe. Can't lose you, babe. The song is pretty great. Guess what song it is? And when I'm back in Chicago, I feel it. Hello, my friends. We are now on a long walk and a talk. Welcome to this new installment of this video where I go on a long walk and I just talk about all kinds of stuff, you know, whatever comes to mind. Just doing what I usually do, you know. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I love long walks and they're very peaceful for me. And where I live, there's a few places you can go. A lot of it is kind of farmland and stuff, so you got to kind of be smart with, you know, wherever you're going. However, it's summer out here and it's usually pretty hot, but it's later in the evening, so it's not super hot this time, which is nice. Also, sorry you had to hear my very bad singing. I rewatched those clips and I'm like, dear God, I am tone deaf. But I love music and I love listening to a lot of different singers. The Weeknd is one of them. What's your guys' favorite Weeknd song? Tell me. I classify The Weeknd as what I call loverboy music. That's the classification I give it. But I mean, I know it's R&B, but it's really good. He's one of my favorite artists just in general. My favorite song by him is Starboy, and then my second favorite song by him is Lost in the Fire. I'll let you figure out what song I was singing first. I'll give you a hint. I just said one of its names. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go on this long walk, look at kind of the surrounding area, and we're just gonna have a good time. But before I go on this long walk, let me show you something. Look at that. See how beautiful that all is? Yeah, anyway, most of this walk you're just gonna be looking at me because, you know, I don't know. Easier for me to talk that way and then if I'm pointing my camera around. But yeah, guys, my friends, you know, sometimes the long walk can be therapeutic. You know, it can clear your head of all negativity. I mean, all exercise does that, but there's something nice about a nice long walk where you just go and go and go. And hopefully I get back to my car before the sun sets, because that's going to be a little uncomfortable if I don't. So anyway, yeah, it's nice out here. I hope you guys enjoyed my latest few videos. The anime protagonist one I really liked. You know, I'm a big anime fan. I've seen a lot of anime, and I have a lot of knowledge and wisdom and recommendations to share. I'll probably make some videos where I just have like recommendations where I just talk about like, oh, you should watch this one or that one. I'll tell you which ones not to watch. There's one in particular that's so tragic. I have this friend, he's gonna see this video too. I have this friend who's all like, oh, well, you know, I just love, and they're all like highly rated anime, but if something has such a tragic ending, I don't know. I watched that for like a year, 2 years, 3 years, and I got to the point where I was like, man, I need some happy shit, bro. Like, I can't be watching like all this shit that ends so depressingly. Like, I mean, regardless of how good the story is, like, I need something positive, you know. So I'm kind of on my, when it comes to anime, I'm kind of on my my silly romance / happy shonen era, which I'll make more videos talking about. Just the more, you know, butterflies and or happiness it makes me feel, that the more I'll like the show. There's this great romance anime that I really love. It's very cute. It's called Tomo-chan is a Girl. I think that's what it's called. You guys should check it out. It's very feel good, you know, not a lot of, you know, crazy situations happening. It's your typical feel good tomboy kind of anime. You guys will love it. If you like anime and if you like that type of genre, and you just want something to watch that's kind of just like a feel good show, give it a shot, because I think you'll really enjoy it. You know, I had friends that said it was mid. I'm looking at you, you know who you are watching this video. But I mean, it's, you know, it's not like Planet After Story level good, but it's good. It's good and it's feel good, you know. So check it out. I recommend it. Okay, I will show the path a little bit. This is where I'm walking. All this farmland. Well, it's not really farmland. It's, look at this liminal space. Doesn't this look like a giant liminal space, guys? Look how liminally spacey this looks. Got this over there. Look at the sky, not a cloud in the sky. I'm literally in the back rooms right now. Not like the back rooms, but I'm really in the liminal space worlds right now. Isn't it wild? Look at that off in the distance. Like, hold on. Can I zoom in? I'm holding a water bottle. What was that? What's that over there? It's a house. It's a checkpoint for a weary traveler, such as myself. There's like these shoes, by the way. They're very spacious. I have a huge collection of shoes. Not like, you know, sports, like basketball shoes. I have a few of those, but they're mainly just like running shoes and high quality hiking shoes and boots and stuff and loafers. And I have a wide assortment. I might have to make a video where I show them to you sometime. I forget what some of them are called because I've had them for a little bit and I lost the receipt. So it's like gonna take a little bit to figure that out. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at my feet for the next minute. So well, I'm not gonna talk, my friends. Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite form of exercise? I'm a simple guy. This is it right here. This is my favorite form. It used to be basketball and jiu-jitsu, which I still love both. I just don't do them as much as I used to, because, you know, I have a few health problems and it's expensive to find jiu-jitsu places these days. But, you know, sometimes I play basketball and all that. It's been a little while since I've played on a team. Ooh, story time. This is a perfect opportunity to give you guys some insight into the Mortis One, which is me. So let me tell you a little bit. Let me tell you a little bit of history here. So I played basketball. I don't want to say professionally because that isn't. I mean, I played on a team, and we went to like state championships and stuff like that in middle school. It was probably some of the best years of my life. I had the greatest time with my friends. I had so much fun. I even got trained. Some of you guys won't believe this, but I briefly was trained by an ex-NBA player. Back then I was sorry, didn't mean to cuss. Well, not that it matters, but I'm trying to limit that. It was really good. You know, it was a great time. I was in really good shape then. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. You might be asking yourself, like, well, what happened? You know, why didn't you play high school? Well, without getting into too much detail, because there'll be plenty of time for that later, I got hospitalized, like I was mentioning in my experiences video, that I had been through the mental health and hospital system before. And I got sent out of a normal high school that had the basketball team I was planning on joining. And for the rest of my high school career, I was in a school that didn't have a team and didn't have more than a couple of people in the school in general. So yeah, that was tough times. But you know what? It taught me a valuable lesson that, you know, even things that you love aren't necessarily permanent, you know? I mean, it is a regret of mine. I wish I could go back in time and just, you know, play more basketball for as long as possible. I mean, I still played. I still went to the park and I still like did pickup games and stuff, but on a team, you know, it was tough. It was tough. You know, that's what life is though sometimes. You know, you go through things and you have regrets, and sometimes it's okay to make peace with that. You know, I kind of, you know, I think as people we put a little bit too much stock in things we did wrong when we were younger. Like I was saying in my experiences video, you know, it's okay to sometimes you made the decision or the decision was made for you. Sometimes it's tough. And do I regret it? Absolutely. Will I kill myself over it? No. You know, you have to forgive yourself at some point. If I could go back in time, I'd play ball all the way till I was a senior in high school and see where that took me, but I probably would have stopped after that. But it was fun. It was a good time. Here we are, fork in the road. You know, the left area has more foresty areas, and whenever I'm playing a video game, like any survival game, like when I play 7 Days to Die with my friends, it was always like, all right, where we go? Left, right. And I would always say right is always right. But look at that. That just takes us back. We don't want to go back. We want to keep exploring. So we're going to go this way. Is that a dragonfly? You guys see that? Look at that. That is a dragonfly. That's cool. Anyway, yeah. But tell me in the comments, guys. I'd like to know, what kind of sports did you play in school? You know, I was never really big into sports, like as a concept. I mean, growing up, I didn't really play anything like until I got to middle school. I mainly just went jogging with my grandpa, which was a little torturous because, you know, he could jog so far. This dude would jog like 8 miles and I'd be dying. Like and I was like, it had that little kid energy back then. So I'd get there and I'd be like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 miles in and I'd be dying. I'd be like, but I did it. I still managed to do it. I think he's the only man besides my dad I could probably ever do that alongside and actually manage to go that far. There's something about him, you know, like he just made it possible. You know, no matter how tired you were, no matter how much you wanted to give up, you just didn't, because you knew you had your back. So it was nice. Here we are, the path. The path. Path of the open hand. That's a Star Wars reference, a very niche one at that. So y'all let me know if you know what that reference is from. I'm gonna make a video talking about this specific era. It might be a little bit more surprising than you think. It is pretty niche. Is that a helicopter? Helicopter, I hear you. Where are you? Oh. Okay. It's moments like this I wish I had like a stand or a selfie stick of some sort, because I can't really set my phone anywhere. But we're gonna try anyway. So we're gonna set it right there. There you go. No, that's, yeah. Okay. In the grass. Okay, guys. POV, I'm a giant and you're an ant. Gotta stay hydrated. Gotta stay hydrated. There it is, off in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see it. There it's, what is it dragging? Is it dragging something? What is it? Oh, that's so weird. Look at that, guys. See this over here? Oh, we probably shouldn't walk past those things, but look at those. See those flowers right there? Aren't they pretty? They're the only kind of these kind I've seen out here. I'm not sure what kind they are, but very pretty. Also, with paths like this, I'm always worried about goat heads. Nope, no goat heads. If I still lived in New Mexico, there'd be goat heads everywhere. You can't walk anywhere in that place without stepping on a million goat heads. That's just how it is. Look at my shadow. You see that, guys? Look how long and awesome my shadow is. I bet you guys wish you were this tall, huh? It's okay. It's okay, little fellas. I'll pat you on your head and kiss you goodnight. All right, let's keep walking. Let's keep walking. Oh, another bug flying there. Another fork in the road up ahead. This time I think I will go right. See, the funny thing is, you know, back in the day, people didn't know their way around. Oh, I get lost. Well, we have GPS, so I'll never get lost unless I'm out here too late, and then I will. that would be, I think you guys would probably watch the video a little bit longer if I did get stuck out here at night. You'd probably be like, oh, let's see how the Mortis one does. You know, he might die out here. It's okay, I won't. Everything's fine. There's no one out here anyway. Oh, another plane. Where is it? Oh, it's another helicopter. It's like a relief helicopter of some sort. You see that, guys? Look at that. There's a lot of these out here today. I don't know what it's carrying, but it's carrying something. I'm gonna be honest. You know, just a sec. I'm gonna be honest. I would much rather. Oh my God, my shoes are all sandy. No, I didn't want this. Well, I should have guessed this is what was gonna happen. Guys, look at this. Look at my poor, beautiful shoes. This offends me. I mean, they're made for this, but still. Anyway, guys, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. I don't remember. Oh, helicopter's gone. Interesting. Usually I have a pretty good memory of remembering what I was saying, but I don't remember right now. We're literally going uphill right now. Man, this is a liminal space and a half. Man, if there was more places like this around me that were easier to get to, I'd be going here every day. Oh. Sorry. You guys just get to hear me pant while walking uphill. I'm sure that's very entertaining for you. Okay, guys. You're gonna see it now. You wanted liminal space? You're getting liminal space. Give me just 5 seconds to get over this hill. I don't even know if I'm allowed to walk. This doesn't look like a place I'm supposed to go, but check it out. Look at this. r/liminal spaces. Check it out. Look at that. r/. Whew, all that stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Just goes on forever. I don't know if I'm supposed to walk down this way. This kind of looks like where tractors were. There wasn't really a sign that said not to. So, you know what? We'll go a little bit and then I'll just walk back. Oh, I heard something. Is there an animal over there? Literally a fork in the road. Do I go back? Or do I keep going? Well, we'll figure it out. I decided to keep going for a little bit. It's a very beautiful area. I love areas like this. I mean, I'm partial to the, if you guys check out my Instagram account, it's connected to my YouTube account as well, but if you check out my Instagram account, you'll notice that I posted a very beautiful place I went on vacation a few months ago, and I'll get into that story in another video. I'll actually talk about it a little bit now, but I was there for a memorial service, but it was actually for my mom's side of the family. And I was talking to my dad, and he was like, why don't we just go, like, all, like, together, you know, and we just get a place and spend time, and then you can go to the service on the day. And I was like, that sounds awesome. So we did that. We were there for like 4 or 5 days. So it wasn't super long, but it was amazing, guys. The place is beautiful. Idaho, most beautiful state. All right, changed my mind. That place is phenomenal. This feels weird. I'm just walking uphill. I'm gonna die out here. Is that what this is? I'm even allowed to. Oh, I want to keep going. I want to keep going, but I really shouldn't. I'm just gonna go a little further. Famous last words. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah, I went to this thing, and you'll see on my Instagram, I got a lot of pictures of the cabin and how beautiful the lake we were on was. We also went with my uncle. Gotta give him a shout out, send him some love. I wanted to include him on the Instagram post, but I don't have his Instagram account, so I was only able to include my dad. Felt kind of bad. I'll have to rectify that. Anyway, God, my shoes are so dusty now. Well, nothing a little hose and drying them off can't fix. Whew. I'm not used to walking uphill like this for this long. It's very beautiful out here, though. It's my kind of place. Just waiting to get attacked by a tractor. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but you never really know at this point. I'll check this view out. Look at that, what I tell you. There is something, this is literally piquing my liminal space interest. I have to know what's over this hill. Once I know, I'll turn back. But I have to know. I have to see. My white person lack of survival instinct curiosity is kicking in. Okay. What was that? It's farm vehicles. Let's see. I probably shouldn't be recording them. So I'm not going to do that, but we're going to take a look. Okay. Oh. Yeah, it's pretty much what I expected. Just work vehicles out here. Whew. I don't even think I was allowed to come up here, but I did anyway. No one's there. Oh wow, this really is kind of wild. I'll have to keep going, but I saw it was over the hill, so now it's time to go back. Whew, working up a nice sweat, that's good. I love, my grandma. I love her so much, and she's always like, oh well, be careful walking in the heat because it gets so hot. And she's right. It's a really easy way to get heat stroke. But to be honest, I kind of like it more in the heat because I work up an easier sweat. So I don't have to walk as far or do as much. And I get a better sweat going. Even this time of day, it's only like in the evening, afternoonish. Well, it's evening now, but it's not that late. And, working up a sweat. Maybe I'm just extremely out of shape. That's probably what it is. But I don't care. I'm doing my best. Okay, I gotta drink some more water. So you guys get to watch me do that. If you guys appreciate the water drinking, maybe I'll do a mukbang for you at some point. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that hits the spot. Something interesting. I don't really eat much during the day except for dinner. I have no appetite for breakfast. I usually sleep past breakfast anyway because I'm up late. Even, when I have things to do, I tend to stay up pretty late. Oh, that's right. In my experiences video, I said I don't sleep very much. That's not entirely true. I mean, I don't sleep as much as I used to. I was on this medication that made me extremely sleepy, like unnaturally sleepy. So I'd take it before I go to bed. I'd sleep for like 12 hours, But now I can sleep for only like 7 or 8, 6, sometimes 5, and I'm perfectly fine. No issues, which I like because I don't like to sleep all day. There's things I want to do, and I can't do that if I'm sleeping, so, occasional nap is okay, but, I just want to sleep, feel relaxed, wake up. I sometimes shower at night and in the morning. I shower quite a bit because I like to keep my hair nice and clean, and well, my body too, but also my hair. And I just like that. It's kind of nice. It's nice. Oh, my sweatpants are all dirty now. Why do I wear sweatpants? You guys, you're gonna notice the more I post on this channel and the more you get to know me and the more I get to know you, like, you're gonna notice I'm obsessed with sweatpants. I don't even own that many pairs. I own like maybe 3 pairs of sweatpants. And I only wear like 1 that I wear during the day because the others are more like nighttime pairs that don't have drawstrings, so I can't hold them up if I go out. And so whenever I have this 1 pair clean, I tend to just wear it, and then I get it dirty. It's all sandy and dirty now. It's a shame. I hate it. These perfectly good sweatpants, all dusty. Luckily, it's just dust, so I can just put them in the washing machine. They'll be fine. It's not mud or anything dangerous that could actually get stuck on there. I had this black pair of sweatpants that I got from Burlington. Burlington's got good shit. And this is when I lived in New Mexico, and I had this, my uncle had this dog, this big Labrador, and it would shed all over the pants, and no matter how many times you put it through the wash, no matter what you did, it would hardly come off. So I ended up looking like someone who's trying to cosplay as a very shitty furry. Like, I remember one time I showed up to a place and I had all this fur on my sweatpants. I barely even noticed until I got there. Kind of shows you how aloof I used to be about those things. Not anymore, but it was when I was that age. And I was just like, what the hell? I was like, and people were looking at me. I don't know, why is everyone looking at me? And I was just like, oh, because I look gross. That's why. Yep, learned from that mistake. I'm not making that mistake again. I only have one chance to make a first appearance. Ow, shit, there's something in my shoe. How did something get in my shoe? Okay, well, it's gone now. All right, guys, look at this. Look at this, guys. See that? What would you feel right now if the moon just went over it? What would you do? What would any of us do? We'd all probably freak out, right? Or start praying. What would it mean, you know? I mean, you can ask an astrophysicist, they'll probably know. But I sometimes have thoughts like that. Like, what if you're just looking at the moon? Or not the moon, sorry, the sun. And it's just like, you know, starts becoming a different color. I don't really think about it getting closer or further away because that would be immediate death. But like if it changes the color or shade from like the moon phases, I don't know, would that be immediate death, guys? I don't know, I hope not. I don't think it would be, right? But I don't really know. It's been a while since I've taken a science class, so I'm not entirely sure. You know, plus my science class in high school was kind of boring. I wanted to learn about space and physics, but all we really learned about was, you know, basic stuff. It's kind of boring, but a little interesting. It was just about every cell, every mitochondria is the power of the cell. Like, okay, we get it. Let's talk about more fun things now. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I've been taking like 3 2-minute segments for like, I hope it's not super long. And here's the thing, guys, when I make a super long video, oh, this is a good time to mention, I'm going to be making a long form GTA 5 video pretty soon. I know that very early on in this channel, I played The Last of Us, and then I kind of just didn't play it ever again. I do apologize. The reason for that is I wasn't really in a good place to make that content, and I am now. So if you guys really want, I'll go back and I played The Last of Us so many times. It's one of my favorite games. I'll play it all over again, and we can enjoy that together. But I'm gonna play GTA 5 online because that's my favorite game on planet Earth. And I'm not like, you know, crazy in that game, but I do have a good amount of money. I do have some nice cars and some nice businesses and some nice stuff. So I think that'd be fun. I was gonna make it a 2-hour video. The point I was gonna say though, is I know I'm still very new to this consistent YouTube game, and I very much value every viewer and follower I have. But, you know, I obviously don't necessarily expect you to sit and watch an hour, 2-hour video if you don't feel like it. I mean, of course, I'd love that, and you're always welcome to do that to support the channel. It means a lot. You know, I want to build this a little bit, reach out more people. But just know that, you know, if you get like 20 minutes in, feel free to skip around. You know, you don't have to watch the whole thing linearly. Sometimes I do that. You know, I used to watch these GTA 5 mod videos. I could never figure out how to do that. It was so complicated. I always broke the game every time I tried. And anyway, I just kind of, sometimes I just be like, all right, skip 20 minutes. You know, obviously, you know, I would very much love it if you just watch the whole video, but don't feel like you have to, I guess is my point. For the shorter form videos, you know, I love you to watch the whole thing because, like anything that's 45 minutes and under, because I want you to see the whole thing and get the whole perspective, especially the commentary videos. But the videos like the GTA one I'm doing, you know, ease into it. You know, you don't gotta, you know, if you're feeling a little low attention span like I am sometimes, you know, that's okay. You know, that's totally fine. It is a-okay. Oh, my hair's all sweaty now. Oh. You guys like this hat? It's a Danner hat. I know, very strange. I got the nice hiking shoes, the nice like blue collar outdoorsman hat, and yet I'm wearing gray sweatpants. What's that all about, guys? Isn't that kind of wild? I don't usually dress like that, but when I don't have much to do, sometimes I tend to do that. So yeah, oh, this has been a nice walk. Alrighty, my friends, I'm gonna finish up the video once I get back to my car. For now, I'm just gonna listen to some music. Hope you guys have enjoyed this walk and talk, as I will call it. I don't know if this is going to be like a series I do. I'd love to do that, but like I said, it's kind of hard to find places like this to go on such a long walk on. Maybe I'll have to ask my dad. He knows all the places in this area. He's the other one that actually recommended me this place, so you know, props to my dad. Anyway, all right guys, see you back at the car. Okay, all right, yeah, it was a sweaty walk back, guys. Whew. Okay, all right, I hope you enjoyed that video. I'm gonna go home and edit it and try and post it tonight, and then I'm probably gonna work on that GTA video. I don't know if you guys saw in my description of my last video, but I accidentally had my OBS screen a little off kilter. That was a mistake. I fixed it. So now we are good. That is all good. Wearing sweatpants was a gigantic mistake. All right, guys, I'm gonna drive home now. Thanks for watching. Take care, my friends. Have a great rest of your day. She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can't feel my face when I'm with you, but I love it. But I love it.